How do you find your wave? It's the great question. It's the main question in the life of every person. So let's start the first lesson of heresy. The lesson which would crash your worldview that you were brought up with. You know that when people get to the universities, they are told, forget everything you learn in school. When they get to their first workplace, they are told to forget everything they learned in the university. So now you got yourself to the inhabited island, and someone tells you, everything you knew about the world up until this point, you didn't really live, you just existed. And if you want to live, you can turn to us. First law of normal, life-resilient people. Never do anything that you don't like. What if life just turns out that way? Then, if you cannot change the situation, change your attitude towards the situation. Until you're doing something without playing, until you're doing something without positive emotions, you're doing it badly. The output-input ratio is small, is either slow or with overuse of life forces, or you do so many mistakes that you better just leave it, because you should spend so much more energy on fixing those mistakes than on working in creative impulse. You just should know about it. Question. There are these situations where there are pleasant things involved and unpleasant as well. For example, stop, Eugene, I'll answer you personally and everyone else right here on the spot in measures. We are scientists. We have to measure things. So if 20%, if positive, and 80% of at least bearable, then you should do it. The Pareto principle, 20 by 80, says that 20% of something gives 80 of result. That's the situation. There is nothing that is unambiguously positively good. For example, for me to get to this workplace where I get the most pleasure, I have to take subway during rush hour. I just have to get here somehow, you know? No, I stop joking, I am saying this seriously. Actually, this strategic recommendation of doing only the things that you like has a very interesting rephrasing. You should like the things that you have to do. Guys, that's the situation. If a situation comes up where you have to do something, you should quickly look for positive benefits from doing it. And quickly and with enthusiasm, when you saw this game, you should start playing with it. And you get amazing effectiveness from it. You are training your worldview for such type of flexibility and for such type of positivism. Then there is a number of laws on how to define what you really need. If you tried for 3 times to get rid of some business, but it still finds you, then you should start being convulsively happy. It is yours. You should do it convulsively and now. There are many other extra tasty laws that allow you to find directions in this world and do only things that are needed. And those things, they're needed for you and only with pleasure. For example, and this is only the first point. Second point. Eugene, hold on. You should do only things that you can do easily. If you remember this song, the miner's work is hard, his work is valued. We had this song on the radio, so it is wrong. The miner's work, for most people, says that you are doing something in the wrong time and not the right way. You didn't find the game. You are working under the whiplash. It is hard to do, and you are not the one who should do it. What is not working out, you should not do. How to find what is working out? You should first set this goal, and then you should think what would come out of this situation. That is, I will repeat myself. These are the 2 principles that lie in the foundation. I can see by your expression that your worldview starts getting the hits. You should do the things that you like, and you should do the things that you do easily. You shouldn't bang your head on the wall when there is a door beside it. Just distract yourself and find the door what is next to you. And that's it. Just do it with pleasure. Why should you suffer? So guys, another law. The next law is horrifying. If someone is urging you to work and you will get paid for it sometime later, then you also should not do it. You should only do the things that are financed. It seems simple. You would not believe how many construction companies I had to drag from bankruptcy when Konstantinovsky Palace was renovated. You do not know how it was done. You know? They stopped the financing on the 1st of January. The previous subcontractor left, the one who was before, and the companies who were working for the 350th anniversary of St. Petersburg. It's a national holiday. We can't be late to finish. But the money supplied finished. So they asked companies to finance the construction themselves. Come on, it's a governmental construction. It's governmental funding. And? So nobody gave them their money back? Nope. They're still in courts. The subcontractor was changed. And all the companies that continued their work with their own funds just lost everything. Those who were able to feel intuitively that something is not right lost only 1 month of their investment. And 1 month of such construction work, or 3 months of such full-scale work, is big difference in the amounts of money involved. Those people wanted to do their real job, and they wanted to earn something from it. So they did all their work, but they didn't earn anything. And there are many situations similar to this one. So guys, it is art to intuitively feel if there will be financing or not. There are techniques to do it. Me and Volodya, for example, we have our favorite story. Once he came with a question to me. There is this new business that I want to get involved. I already invested around $3,000 in it. So should I continue or not? Well, we sat with him for a while, and I told him, after I increased his emotions, what do you feel now? I just worked as an amplifier. He started to get very good sensations, and I asked him, do you remember that time when you lost $2 million? Didn't you have the same emotions? And he said, yeah, I had the same emotions, but these are stronger. That's it. He just got himself out of this venture. That's how the professional intuition works.